Here's something nobody tells you. Most people don't actually struggle with time management. They struggle with saying no. Think about it. How many times have you said yes to something you didn't want to do? A favor, a meeting, a plan, only to regret it later. The truth is, every time you say yes to something unimportant, you're actually saying no to yourself, your priorities, and your peace. Today, we're going to explore the lost power of saying no, why it's so hard, why most of us avoid it, and how learning to say no can actually give you more time, more respect, and more freedom.
The first problem is fear. We're afraid that if we say no, people won't ask again. We're afraid they'll be disappointed. We're afraid of being judged as selfish. And so, to avoid conflict, we say yes, over and over again. But here's the reality. A clear no is always better than an unplanned yes. Because an unplanned yes doesn't just steal your time, it creates stress, regret, and frustration. A colleague asks you to take on extra work. You say yes, even though your plate is full. Later, you're overwhelmed, stressed, and silently resentful. You didn't help them, you betrayed yourself.
We often say yes because we want to please others. We think, if I say no, they'll think less of me. Or, if I say no, I won't fit in. But the truth is this. If someone only values you when you say yes, they don't value you. They value the convenience you bring. And that's not respect. That's use. How many times have you agreed to something, not because you wanted to, but because you didn't want to look bad? How many times did that fake yes actually make your life harder? One honest no is far better than a dishonest yes. Because when you say yes without meaning it, you show up half-heartedly. You don't give your best. And deep down, you feel resentful. On the other hand, a clear no may sting for a moment, but it builds respect. People know your time is valuable, and your yes actually means something when you give it. Think of it like currency. If you hand out yeses everywhere, they lose value. But when your yes is rare and intentional, it becomes powerful.
Another reason people can't say no is low self-confidence. We think, if I refuse, they'll reject me. If I don't say yes, I'll lose my chance. But here's the truth. Rejection doesn't come from saying no. Rejection comes from living a life that's not true to you. Confidence isn't about saying yes to everything. It's about saying yes to the right things and no to the wrong ones. The next time you hesitate to say no, ask yourself, am I afraid of disappointing them, or am I afraid of disappointing myself? Which one is worse? Saying no doesn't have to be rude. In fact, you can say no with clarity and kindness. Here are some simple ways. I'd love to, but I can't commit right now. Thank you for thinking of me, but I'll have to pass. Or sometimes, just a calm no. No need for long excuses, no need for over-apologizing, because no is a complete sentence.
Here's the thing. Every time you say no, you reclaim a piece of your life. You create space for the things that actually matter to you. It's not just about avoiding stress or overload. It's about investing your energy in what aligns with your goals, your values, your happiness. Think about it. How many times have you agreed to something small only to miss out on a moment that truly mattered to you? Each no is like clearing a path that leads to freedom, focus, and intentional living. When you embrace the power of no, you stop being a slave to everyone else's agenda and start building your own life on your own terms. Saying no isn't just about protecting your time. It's about teaching people how to treat you. When you consistently honor your boundaries, others begin to value your yeses more. They know that when you commit, it's meaningful. Imagine a friend always saying yes to everything. Over time, you stop respecting their decisions because their yes is empty. But someone who knows when to say no commands respect, not through force, but through integrity. And here's the kicker. The more you respect yourself, the more others do too. Your no becomes a symbol of clarity, confidence, and self-worth. It's not rejection, it's leadership over your own life.
Most people underestimate the ripple effect of a single no. Saying no today doesn't just protect this moment, it shapes your future. Every time you choose your priorities over someone else's convenience, you're building a life of intentionality. Think about the life of someone who never says no. They're busy, exhausted, and constantly pulled in every direction. Opportunities pass them by because their focus is scattered. Now compare that to someone who sets boundaries, who protects their time and energy. They achieve more, they grow faster, and their yeses carry real weight. It's like a gardener with a limited amount of water. If they pour it everywhere, nothing thrives. But when they direct it carefully, only to the plants that matter, everything flourishes. Your energy works the same way. Use it wisely, or it gets wasted. So remember, every no you give is an investment in your future self. It's not just about today, it's about creating space for the projects, relationships, and experiences that truly matter. The more intentional your no, the more meaningful your yes becomes. And in the long run, this is how you design a life worth living.
So here's the takeaway. 1. Every yes to something unimportant is a no to something important. 2. A clear no is kinder than a dishonest yes. 3. People who respect you will accept your no, and those who don't were never really respecting you in the first place. 4. No is not rejection. It's redirection. It's creating space for what truly matters. At the end of the day, life is too short to live on fake yeses. The real power lies in knowing when to say no, with clarity, with confidence, and with courage. So the next time you hesitate, remember, saying no today is not selfish. It's an investment in the bigger yes of tomorrow.